Mongani Mangalam Sthulibhadradya Jaina Dharmostu Mangalam Sarvadharmostu Mangalam. वीतराग परमात्मा महावीर ने वंदन. Reverend Gurudev, brothers and sisters, tapas is very prominent practice in Jainism, and the 12 type of tapas we are discussing last few weeks, and today is Pratisamlinata. Technical term Pratisamlinata. Pratisamlinata means withdrawal of senses. Withdrawal of senses. Are we human being blessed with 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, taste buds, and touch. Sparshnendriya, Rasnendriya, Ghanendriya, Chakshurendriya, and Shrotendriya. And mainly our face has Shrot, Chakshu, Ghan, Ras, and the Sparshnendriya is all pervading in the body, everywhere. There is no space where there is no Sparshnendriya in our body. So Sparshnendriya holding all indriyas within it, but the face has 4 important senses. Normally, when a baby opens his eyes, first time in the world, and slowly gather all the information, raw data from sense organs, listening so many things, and you know the language of mother and father, home language, family language, automatic comes on the tongue. How? Through the listening. All the time, these words pour in our ear, and slowly, no matter, no need of special training. If we learn English or other languages at school or college or university, we have to do a lot more effort. But suppose English language for English people, Gujarati language for Gujarati people, Marwadi language for Rajasthani people, Hindi language for UP, Delhi, Punjab, some area they spoke Hindi, or different colloquial and local languages. Maybe so hard, so easy, so different dialects, but through the listening, a baby learns so quickly and started imitating what the parents speaks, what the family speaks, and what the playground friend speaks, because it's so easy to get into it and absorb. So while we are in the field of yoga or spiritual domain, and there is one instruction: withdrawal of senses. And otherwise, for learning, keep your eyes open, and through it is always we listen that a picture or visible things are 100 times louder than written words. You can just see and be See and learn. See, look and learn. So, all senses support us to acquire knowledge, gather information, produce new knowledge. So what is behind the withdrawal of sense organ? Anybody can answer me?
Don't use your senses for the wrong purpose.
Good answer. Any other answers?
It can make you too much involved with outside world and you forget to
Nucleus. So you forget your nucleus.
Yeah.
If totally gone out. Okay. Good answer. Any other?
You go within. If you withdraw the senses, then you're able to
Connect with yourself.
yeah, connect with yourself.
So if you have some purpose, you want to go within or connect with yourself, so it means withdrawal of sense is important. Important thing. Yes. Answers open new directions, and you know, if we want to connect within ourselves, the self is our nucleus, our central point, but our sense organ and the outer world is in the peripheral area. And you know, we cannot live in the society with total withdrawal. That is very important. But withdrawal at a limit. And Gyata Dharma Katha, it is under the main auxiliary agamas, the important agam, and there is a beautiful story depicted, a story of tortoise, Kachap, and two tortoises came out from the water, and then they were on the bank of a river. Nice air, nice moonlight, nice atmosphere, and they were so happy, enjoying and moving here and there. Suddenly, a fox came over there. So one tortoise, he just remembered his parents' advice. Whenever you feel any threatening situation, any dangerous situation, just keep your paws inside your face, your neck. You know, the tortoise blessed with a special shell, and that shell is very, very special because nobody can break. No wild animal can break it. So it is like a armor, protecting armor for the tortoise. And then the other one, just strolling and roaming here and there. Then the first one said, "Look, there I smell some foxes approaching to us. Maybe it is dangerous. So let us come within ourselves." Then say, "You always worry. This is your second nature. I have seen no foxes." Then say, "Look, maybe nearby bushes, hidden into the bushes." But then he again laughed. "Oh, you coward." But the first tortoise just keep himself within and just sitting outside. Within few minutes, a group of foxes attacked, and they eaten the feet and hands and head of that tortoise. He lost himself, his life. And then the other tortoise kept himself as it is. They started moving, pushing, but nothing happened. They got nothing. And then finally the foxes left the campus. Then that tortoise came back to the family and informed the younger friend's death. The whole tortoise community, they also have a community and family life. They gathered and they said, look, God blessed us, nature blessed us with this armor, and why we forget to use our armor? We should withdraw within us. Same thing when we join an ascetic community, living in the world, but away from the world. We have our own world. And in that situation, always be aware of this outside situation and protecting ourselves with the self-restraint and self-control. Those who respect these boundaries, they lead their life peacefully. But those who don't restrict their boundaries, don't understand their limit, sometimes they lose their ascetic life. But I can say, not only ascetic life, but even householder life, it also have its rules and regulation. One person got married, and at family he has wife, and sometime going out, working in the offices, traveling to the station, and commuting through the trains, planes, and car and buses. So many beautiful ladies around, so many beautiful handsome men around. In that situation, if they don't follow the boundary of their marriage, sometime they lost their marriage. And sometimes people keeping wife and house and mistress outside, playing with two horses, riding on the two horses, the rider lose their life, lose their relation, and lose their journey together. So in that situation, withdrawal for ascetic life, for householder life, always important. बहुम सुने ही, करने ही, बहुम अच्छे ही, पेच्छे ही. You listen so many things from the ears and so many beautiful things from eyes, but everything is not for you, not for open, not for disclose. So this dictum from Dasvakalik Sutra is very important. All the ladies are not for you, not for the men, not for the women, all the men. Because marriage has a boundary, a rules and regulation and discipline. So when things come, withdrawal, like a kachar. Oh, I have my wife, I have my relation. Maybe the other things are beautiful, but all things are not for me. I should respect my relations, my marriage, my vows of the marriage. So the withdrawal is very important for the survival of a householder life. Similarly, an ascetic who left home at early age, not seeing the world, and went traveling, moving, going, and seeing so many nice ladies, nice gents, and maybe someone can invite, open invitation. But in that situation, oh, I have taken the vow, lifelong vow of asceticism. Again, we see the withdrawal of ears. Nowadays, so much hearing aids in the market. Can you answer why so much hearing aid?
Listening to music all the time.
All the time, listening to music. So is it enriching or is it too much use of ears?
For the wrong things.
Maybe some
use.
right things as well.
Mm.
Because I have seen so many people meditating in the tube. Something good, but not always good. But here, excessive use of ears. I have seen so many people lying down, TV is on, the earplug, or nowadays the need not to connect, just electronic thing, devices. So just they put a small device in their ear and sleeping on the bed, watching movie, and the 2 hours and 3 hours gone. Is it healthy? No, not at all. And excessive use of hearing. We have enough capacity, but if you use more than capacity, it means one day you lose your capacity. So be aware, excessive use of ears is not so good. Again, excessive use of eyes. Nowadays, opticians, eye specialists, and those who are selling specs, they gain so much money, so much. And you know, if we have a ratio of those old days and the present, nowadays some people don't use specs, but they have contact lenses. So again, do we use so much eyes? What is reason behind? One reason could be electronic gadgets, and I think the flow of movies, serials, and different sorts of dramas and things were not so easy access. What we have today, every time round the clock, 24/7, there is channel. Not 1, 200, but multiple choices. So excess use of eyes, maybe giving you more knowledge, and sometimes I can't keep everything under the knowledge. I should say information. Knowledge and information, two different things. So maybe we have overloaded information, and due to overloaded information, we always see that through information, one can see that how much eye contact lens and glasses, even a small baby, and might be time will come then baby born with glasses. so much use of eyes or abuse of eyes, misuse of eyes. Here we need withdrawal of eye senses, pratisamlinata. And that's why, if you have noticed, all the statues of Tirthankaras, Digambar Tirthankara's images, have you noticed? What is difference in Digambar and Svetambar Tirthankara's?
The eyes are closed.
Eyes are closed. The Digambar images of Tirthankaras always in meditation. Even the Svetambar images, their eyes are wide open. They are garlanded and beautified and indifferent. Maybe that is the special pose of the image of householder Tirthankaras. When Tirthankaras were princes or prince or in their householder family life. So all ornaments. But the crux is, even though they put jewelry and ornament, but the pose is meditation pose. Meditation pose. Not dancing Tirthankara, not laughing Tirthankara, not sleeping Tirthankara. Almost sitting pose and standing pose in Khadgasana, Kayutsarga Mudra. So that is the special pose. Remind us that all Tirthankaras in meditation. And all Tirthankaras are guiding principle for us. We can see and we can be. So the withdrawal of eyes collect so much information. Sometimes I don't want to speak, but I can do whatever I can through eye languages. Have you seen the language of eyes? People can do so much work through the language of eyes. And those who are working for the special intelligentsia department, they trained so very well, and they can do with the just eye movement so many instructions, so many work. So eyes play an important role for our self-development. But when we close the eyes from this worldly life, world is too much with us. Wordsworth wrote a poem. World is too much with us, late and soon, getting and spending, we lay waste our power, little we see in. We should see in. And when we start seeing, then the rule of Jain tapas, pratisamlinata, withdrawal of eye sense, is very, very important. Eyes, window to your brain. Eyes, big collector of information. Eyes, opening and connecting to the outer world. But it is our eyes, these eyes can make us more relaxed, more content when we close our eyes and be with us. Sometimes when we see outside, eyes can create attachment to something, can create aversion to something. Some people see beauty, oh my God. And sometimes some person, because we have different, all being, human being, animal, birds, they have different types of karma, and the nam karma is responsible for the body making. So when someone is so much beautiful, someone is less beautiful, someone is not beautiful, and then people say, oh my God, horrible. But we should not say that, because it is past karma. The soul is beautiful in a dark complexion, and the soul may be not beautiful, not good, in a beautiful face or beautiful outfit or beautiful ornaments. So when we close our eyes, when we withdraw, this will give us a lot more strength, lot more relaxation, and release ourselves from overloaded information of outer world. If we really want to have knowledge of soul, knowledge of mind, knowledge of brain, knowledge of inner phenomena, we should close eyes for 2 minutes, 10 minutes. You know, if one can't close eyes, it can't be a healthy person. You know, nature has given us a balance. Everybody have to close eyes when you are in sleep. So this is a natural balance. But if you blessed with the spirituality, it means you close your eyes 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and go deep and focus. This will give you a different type of feeling, different type of relaxation and withdrawal from. You are in the world, but you are closed within yourself with closed eyes, and you are better connected with yourself. And now I move ears, eyes, and then nose. Nose is again very important. What is the role of nose? We breathe in, breathe out, and we smell good fragrance, foul smell. And you know, in this world, if you go Harrods or Selfridges, and you are around the place where there is so much perfume, you can feel. And sometimes they give you just for testing, okay, it is free for use. Okay, you use it. And tomorrow, what happened? Even people, rich people, spend so much money on the perfume. But what happened next day? If you open your clothes, when you take your bath, can you smell your clothes? Because it is very costly fragrance is there. You used and it is very costly, very good, very natural, not synthetic, not chemicalized. But alas, all perfume, all fragrance changed into foul smell due to perspiration, due to the body contact. Nothing is good today. Just within 24 hours. And some bodies respond very quickly. Maybe I have seen some people just using spray after 2 hours or 3 hours, just going bathroom and using spray, going bathroom and using spray. So what what is wrong with spray, or wrong with body, or wrong with nose? What is wrong? Any answer?
Sure, temporary. It's all very temporary.
All these material goods are temporary. Maybe costly or not costly. So when there is foul smell, so fragrance changing to foul smell, again foul smell may be purified and crystallized and distillized, and after so many instruments and so many process, again it is a good smell. So everything is constantly changing. So whenever there is something foul and we hate, we say, oh, what is this? Some people say, I don't want to sit nearby that person because it's smelling. But okay, you keep yourself safe. You keep away, but don't hate. And I have seen some people, they say, oh, that person is smelling. And after 2 days, that smell starting, that person. If you really hate for such things, yeah, you catch up that thing. So be aware, don't hate. It means you inviting those foul particles in your body, in your mind, because constantly hating, it will come to you. Be aware, keep yourself safe, but do not hate. Maybe due to some disease, maybe due to some sort of ill feeling. Those people, their bhav shuddhi, purity, inner purity is less, and their body react with more and more foul smell. Those people, they are very clean, very clear, very down to earth, very rigid and very peaceful, not so much up and down, not so much anger, so much jealousy, so much hatred. All the negative emotions create foul smell in the body. Look, Tirthankar never bathed after their initiation, but their body, Swasobjagandham, Hemchandracharya wrote in the 12th century, Abhidhana Chintamani, even their breath is like the fragrance of a lotus flower. And their body also. So why? Because 100% positivity, no negative emotion. Even Sangam, they've given so much trouble. Chandakosik given so much biting to Bhagavan Mahavir. But in all that situation, Mahavira was peaceful. And we are, if we feel that someone has this problem, we always ask, please do something. Please do something. Bad breath, foul smell, foul perspiration, and stomach upset, or bad burping, bad sneezing. So many things. Each and every part of body has different smell. So in that situation, very important. Nose is very important to binding the karma, to releasing the karma. If something is there, something foul, just think, this is the rising state of karma. For this person, rising state of karma. If we see the example of Nandi Sen Muni, always alert for the seva. Nobody appointed him, But whenever he heard, okay, that monk is ill, that nun is ill, that person is ill, he always used to go support them spiritually. If monks, then he used to do seva. And one divine being, third, that everybody is praising is Nandi Sen Muni, Nandi Sen Muni. But let me have an exam. And he came on the earth, and the Nandi Sen Muni was passing by through a road, and the divine being made like he has special divine labdhi, so he just changed his body and physique, and he became a very old, fragile monk, and monk with a very typical disease. The whole pus is flowing through the body, and you say, oh, who is there? Then he said, Nandi Sen. Nandi Sen, I heard so much about you. You are looking after so much for the old and needy monks, but you know how I'm ill. I can't move. I have to go the different village. Can you take me? And then he said, of course, I will take you. Then he said, I can't walk. I can't hold my stake because there is wound in my hand, wound in my legs, and all body is just, the pus is streaming out. So I can't move. I said, no worry, I'll take you on my back. So he took on the back. And after a few steps, he vomited so badly, a foul smell of vomit, and the Nandi Sen's whole body was covered with that vomit. Then he said, okay, I feel you have so much problem, so you sit here, let me go and get some water. I'll clean your body. Then he said, why you making such things? A big claim that you are doing so seva. I don't believe. Take me to the next village, then clean my body, not here. Again he took him on his shoulder and he moved further, and suddenly he made a dysentery, and again everywhere, so vomiting, dysentery on Nandi Sen's body. But you know, the mental state of Nandi Sen, if I move, maybe my move is hurting to him. I should move slowly, without any jerk. And then he said, oh, just I got this, covered my body with this dysentery and vomiting, but see how much trouble and pain in his body. Hey Bhagwan, thank to God, how much karma he is going to annihilate. In this way is not thinking about the foul smell, and think, oh, it is the just properties of the Pudgala. When I bring water and I clean, everything will go. So very peacefully he is taking the monk, and as soon as he reached nearby the village, he said, look, we are very close to the village. And suddenly that divine being changed his whole body and came down and bowed 3 times with the Vandan Vidhi Tikkutu Ayahinam Ichhami Kamasamano. And then he said, really, you are that monk who is real Sevati. I have seen your mental state with my supernatural power. It is so fixed, not moving. There is no hatred and no ill will and different type of feeling. You are really a great man, great saint. And he bowed down, and then he went back to his divine abode. So you know, the smell create attachment and aversion. So we must be aware. This is the nature of Pudgal. This is the nature of matter. It is not permanent. Even good smell is not permanent. Bad smell is not permanent. And I should be like a mother to baby. Even sometimes mother get perverted. So withdrawal of senses, control over the senses, and the sparshanendriya is again very, very important. So I think this has a lot more to think, and let me have one more day on Pratisandinata. I'm not going to conclude today the Pratisandinata because it gives us too much to think, too much to change, too much to correct in our personal life. Om Arham. Now, 2-3 minutes for question answer if you have any. Otherwise, we will do Mangal part.
Can you recap for 1 minute about the ear? You missed that.
You missed about the ears. Yes, the ears, we listen so much. And while we listen, so my question was, so how many hearing aids now? And 10 years before, and 20 years before, or 50 years ago, there was, I think, no such instrument. So what is behind this? Then excess use of listening, excess use of music, sound, this and that, and sound pollution itself. So that is the big issue. And when we listen different type of words which create attachment and aversion, the feeling of this. So if we protect ourselves, what is necessary, what is use and what is abuse. So if we draw a line, and that is real withdrawal which leading towards a healthy lifestyle. Om Arham Mangal Part. And information? Yeah, one information. Next Saturday we have 108 Logus Jap 7 to 9 or 9:30 at Kolindal Pragati Navyug Jain Center. 108 Logus Jap. So if you can make, please you can. Second thing, regular Sunday we have lecture, but at Pragati Navyug Mandal, again evening Sunday lecture. Tavatam parihas dham Tvad bhaktirev mukhari kurute balanmam Yatko kirah kiramadhav madhuram virauti Tacharu chamra kalika nikaraika hetu. So what is your experience about this learning?
Well, kids are born, brought up here, right? But still, if you look into their pronunciation, they're able to catch the Sanskrit wordings. And the interesting thing which I find in these kids is, they're not just engaged into like memorizing it, but they want to understand it and understand why, who composed, why they composed, and what does it mean. Like when Mantungacharya is saying that they all go down, even the Devta come and go down to the Bhagwan. So they are trying to say, like there was one of the questions which came up today, that why is Devta going down to Bhagwan? Like Devtas are superior or humans are superior? So they are going into the deeper philosophy of it and then trying to memorize it, which is I think an amazing job. And they've made a commitment that recite 10 shlokas every day at least.
Great.
So that's I think which is wonderful.
Can they recite on their own? Just can they recite one or two?
Bhaktamara first sloka.
Bhaktamara pranata mani prabhana mutyotakam dalita papatamu vitanam samyak pranamya jinapadayukam yugada balambanam bhavajali patatam jananam.
Wonderful.
Oh my
God. So you know, Samiji is 1.5 hour, but parents paying lot more attention. So this is the big thing. And when we have JVB opening program, we have planned to do Bhaktamar Sadhana, special Aradhana. And every family sit with their kids in Bhaktamar Aradhana. So be aware and be ready. Still time. You can prepare, get ready, learn Bhaktamar. We can send you every day one sloka and romanization, everything. But you have to walk. You have to walk.
Some of the parents are joining the kids, which is very nice.
So you know Bhaktamar? Yeah. Once. Okay. Which sloka?
Under anyone.
Second sloka. Tubhyam Namah.
Which number is that?
26.
Okay, to Bhaktamar first.
Bhaktamara pranatamoli mani prabhanam mutyotakam dalita papatamo vitanam samyak pranamya jinapadayugam yugada balambanam bhavajale patatam jananam Samsutah sakalavamaya tattva buddha Tudbhuta buddhi patubi suralokanatai Stotrai jagatitaya chitta harei rudarai Stoshe khilaham apitam pratamam jinendram.
So first batch of JVB Gyansala. Now in college, Cambridge. Yeah.
Put me on the spot there.
Om Arham Mangal Path. जुड़े हुए हाथ चत्तारि मंगलम अर्हंता मंगलम सिद्धा मंगलम साहु मंगलम केवली पन्नत्तो धम्मो मंगलम चत्तारि लोगुत्तमा अर्हंता लोगुत्तमा सिद्धा लोगुत्तमा साहु लोगुत्तमो चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अर्हन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवली पन्नत्तं धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि विघ्न हरण मंगल करण स्वामी शुनो नाम गुण ओलख सुमिरन किया सरे अचिंत्य काम सरे अचिंत्य काम सरे अचिंत्य काम अंगूठे अमृत बसे लाभितणा भंडार श्री गुरु गौतम समरिये मन वांछित फलदाता मन वांछित फलदाता। आज के लिए कोई एक वस्तु का धारणा प्रमाणे त्याग करेंगे। बहुत सारे प्रकार के चॉकलेट है, एक प्रकार का कोई चॉकलेट, hundreds of chocolate, out of them one type of chocolate, just त्याग है।
we also have a Bhaktamul WhatsApp group. So anyone's interested in like abhi naya bhi agar if you want to start off learning Bhaktamul, we will be sending recorded version. So you can have a disciplined 2 shlokas every week memorization. So by the time we are ready with the center, you will be like almost close to it. So anyone who is not in the Bhaktamul group and want to join, just text us and then we submit it.
And next Saturday, ऐसे तो राजू भाई भेजेंगे information. We are planning to do me and mummy, me and papa. तो छोटे बच्चे इनसे भी छोटे 3 years, 2 and half और 3 or 4 years उनके पेरेंट्स आ सकते हैं और रजी भाई पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन भेज देंगे. सैटरडे को हम प्लान करते हैं.
We'll let you the details.
We let you all the detail and address. Om
Thank you.
Feel so me. हम सब क्या आभारी हैं. Peter's close me. हम सब क्या आभारी हैं. Peter's close me. हम सब आपका वंदामि नमन सामि.